Hey there, my name is Megan and I am the Ultimate Hype Witch. Today I want to talk about creativity. I have been making gifts for Burning Man. I actually just made this little necklace body chain moment. I thought I'd put it on for making this video talking about creativity. Uh, and all of these things. And I have, made hats. I love drawing. I just did a calligraphy project for someone. I make pottery. I do so many creative things. Yet I was just contemplating this last night and I go, I literally would not use creative as a word to describe me. And I'm like, I sing, I write poetry, all these things, and I go, that's kind of absurd. So calling me forward on that one, because I just am a creative person. That's my essence, is creativity. And so I'm starting by repatterning and definitely talking in that positive self-talk about how creative I am and how inspired I am by life, that I can create from nothing and using my mind and my imagination and just seeing a vision and then creating it. Like, that is so beautiful, and I want to like give gratitude and kind of brag on myself a little bit on that one, because I have made a lot of things. I've done a lot of things in a ton of different mediums. And I would love to hear in the comments below, like, what is your creative outlet? And like, when did that spark? Like, when did that like kind of get in your bones? Or like, was it there when you were a kid, but no one really ever fostered it? So as an adult, you had to foster it on your own, or like, was it pushing an edge? To like kind of start being creative and think creatively and step into that. And I really, when I think about like why I wouldn't use that word to describe me, I think it stems down to like, this is just my essence. Like, I go, oh, I just want to make keychains. Like, so I'm just going to go do that. And I just like, buy the things and I just make the things. And I don't even think about it. I literally macrameed a thing for Burning Man in an afternoon. And when I tell people, they're like, what? You just did that? And I go, oh yeah. Like, it doesn't even think about it. And I'm definitely going to start sewing soon. Like, I know I want to start sewing soon. So I'm going to post this video and hold myself accountable, just because I'm like, this is silk. I love natural fabrics, and cotton, linen, like anything just yummy for your skin. And at this point in my life, if I put it on, I can tell whether it's good for my body or not. And it takes me a long time to find items that I love, that I want to actually purchase and support, because like, so much, either the lining is like freaking viscose, or it's a blend, or I can just feel that it's just not going to be it's not mine. And which has really made me like dial in my shopping and dial in my like consumption, and maybe become extremely just more and more mindful. I feel like I got on this sustainability train a few years ago, and I'm not someone who's just going to throw away all of my stuff and then start fresh. I definitely will purge items out of my closet and like rebuild it up. But I love dresses. I love skirts. I love playing dress up as the adult woman, witchy lady that I am. I think that you should always be expressing yourself, no matter what day it is. And if you have the dress and you want to wear it, just do it. Just do it. This is your permission slip to just do it. But yeah, I definitely want to start sewing at least my own clothes, either kimonos or sweaters and skirts, like pants. I would love to have some silk pants, cotton, like cool patterns, like well designed, thoughtfully curated pieces. And so I think I'm going to start sourcing some cool stuff. I actually, after months of digging, I found this amazing person out in Bali, and she's on Etsy, and she makes custom made to your body bodysuits. Like she's got all different types of things. Like there's short bodysuits, there's the long ones, there's two pieces, all of it. Like she'll make it, and she's amazing to work with. And I will tag her or put her information in this description as well for you to find her. And it's 90% like organic cotton. It's feels like butter on your skin. I got one piece for Burning Man. I had like 5 things in the cart, and I was just like, okay, whoa, let's just try one and then see how we like it. And it's divine, and you can just tell she just puts so much attention to detail and all of that. So I feel like if that took me months to find after searching and searching and searching, there's definitely a market for pieces around like $100 to $250 that people would want to buy, that are really intentional and loved on and like made with love and with the intention of giving and creating amazing, beautiful art for people to be wearing all of the time. Sometimes I fall in love with something and it's $1,000 and I'm like, ugh, I could, but why? I don't know. It just depends on the thing, right? It's definitely, balance, I think, in life. But I love a good deal. I'm a deal hunter, and that's just how I am. I like my money where I can see it in my bank and in investments versus, a piece of clothing. I'm like, this was beautiful. This was not even $100 from a local store. She has since shut down. She moved, actually. She's still available online. But it shut down in the store in 10 minutes from my house. But yeah, and this is silk, just gorgeous. But yeah, so I went on a tangent about clothes because that's definitely been on the forefront of my mind for a minute, and I would love to hear what everyone else is thinking. Some people, cooking is their outlet, singing, I love to sing, poetry, writing, I don't know, just sharing your voice, spoken word, that's, typical outlets, painting, I love pottery, like that's definitely art that you make literally from the earth. So yeah, I love it. I am a creative human. I am a creative being. I believe that everyone has creativity within them. Sometimes I convince myself that I am not a creative person, and then I start looking around my house and I look at the dish that I'm eating from, that I made from my hands, and I go, oh, maybe sometimes we need to give ourselves more credit than what we think is due. So my name is Megan. I'm the Ultimate Hype Witch. Drop your creative expression in the comments below. Feel free to DM me or email me or reach out on my website, all of the things. There's lots of offerings. Check out those pages. There's a hype hotline. There's one-on-one time. There's accountability calls. All of that yumminess. Everything will be starting, in the fall when I get back from Burning Man. All right, I hope you have a magical, magical day.